Pain is crushing you right now, waiting for your startup to really take off, feeling like no matter how hard you grind, you're stuck. Watching others scale fast while you're tied down by endless conflicts, drama, team blowups, decisions that make you want to scream. You're haunted by trust issues, burnout, endless fear that your vision will drown in chaos. The tension in your chest tightens every time a problem comes up. Deep down, you know raw hustle isn't enough. You feel like you're alone on a battlefield where trust is scarce, and every step forward costs more than it should. That rage when your people misunderstand you, or when investors question your passion, it's real, brutal. But here's the truth no one told you. No amount of strategy, marketing tricks, or tech wizardry will fix this. Because what's really broken isn't your product, it's your emotional intelligence, or the lack of it. Listen closely. Emotional intelligence isn't some soft skill for HR workshops. It's the freaking lifeline for anyone who wants to scale rapidly. It's the power to read the room before disaster strikes, to sense hidden frustration before it explodes, to steer your crew through storms where logic alone fails. If you can't feel the pulse of your team's emotions, you're building on quicksand. Want to scale? Start demanding brutal honesty from yourself. How well do you understand your own feelings? Name those ugly, uncomfortable emotions that sabotage your decisions before they poison your company culture. If you can't master that, forget about controlling your startup's destiny. Next, become obsessed with decoding the emotional layers of your team. Stop asking, "Are you okay?" like it's a routine script. Dive deeper. Catch the tiny signs: the strained smile, the sudden silence, the hesitation before a word. These signals are your early warning system. Act on them with empathy, but don't confuse empathy with being soft. It's tough love, raw compassion that challenges people, breaks the walls down, pushes everyone to be real and accountable. Make emotional check-ins non-negotiable. It's not nice to have. It's survival fuel. Now, here's an insight that will smash your assumptions. Emotional intelligence is your secret weapon to turning conflict into rocket fuel. Most founders avoid tough talks because they fear friction will kill momentum. The opposite is true. Master emotional intelligence, and friction becomes your growth engine. You learn to navigate anger, jealousy, and frustration in your team like a conductor guiding a symphony. You don't just resolve conflict. You convert it into creative combustion that propels your startup higher, faster. But don't stop there. Build radical psychological safety in your crew. People need to feel they won't be crushed for honest mistakes or bold ideas. This is the soil for innovation. When emotions flow freely, not suppressed or ignored, you unlock collective genius that no spreadsheet or pitch deck can ever deliver. The hardest scalable startups aren't just tech, they're emotionally smart machines. Every breakthrough, every deal, every pivot demands high emotional IQ because business isn't just numbers, it's people's hearts and minds. So stop running from what feels messy or uncomfortable. Lean into the emotional chaos. Train yourself and your leaders relentlessly to see emotion like a radar. Make tough emotional conversations as routine as daily stand-ups. This is how real trust is forged, the bedrock every rapidly scaling startup depends on. If you ignore it, you're building castles on sand. If you master it, you're unstoppable. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't a nice to have. It's the pulse of leadership, the invisible force that aligns vision, energy, and talent into explosive growth. Your biggest competitors aren't just other startups. They're your own ego and misunderstanding of human complexity. Crush them with emotional clarity. Own your feelings and make your team own theirs. This is how you evolve beyond founders stuck in the old ways. How you transcend nations, rules, comfort zones, the illusions that trap most people, but never you. Demand emotional truth in every meeting, every call, every decision. Protect it fiercely, because scaling rapidly demands more than speed or money. It demands the courage to be brutally real with yourself and everyone who rides this roller coaster with you. This is your edge. This is your secret. Harness it, and watch the impossible become your everyday.